Oh, by the way, I want to tell y'all too before I forget, yo, stop falling victim to all those Twitter posts, y'all. Please stop falling victim to all those posts. Don't get into the comparisons, y'all. Please don't. Please don't get into the Twitter debates, y'all. Please don't. Please don't, y'all. It's a waste of y'all time for sure. Trust me, it is. Please don't get into the Twitter discourse all the time, guys, about who's better, and then them arguing with y'all, like, and then getting into it and comparing stats. Please don't do that, y'all. Please don't. It's a waste of y'all time. Trust me. You are wasting your time on Twitter trying to argue about my legacy or what I'm doing. Please stop doing that with them. I'm telling you, you're wasting your time. You are wasting your time. Telling you guys, wasting your time. Twitter is like a place right now where people get away with saying anything, but I'm gonna tell you this: all of that stuff has consequences, you guys. Telling you. It's funny. No, sir. Oh, where's... Where did you go? Oh, stop, bro. Fucking trash, dog. Get out of here. Fucking lightsaber right to your face. Oh. Oh, sir. Sir. I'm not doing that. Oh, goodbye. Bullshit. All that bullshit. Yeah, guys. To bring you up to speed on that X conversation, when I say it has consequences, all I'm saying is just like people like to play around with other people's legacies on there, and it's just an unfortunate truth that happens too often. Of just, you know, we're very casual with people's like lifelong work, and that's something that I don't necessarily agree with all the time. You know, I don't necessarily agree with it all the time. It's pretty dangerous to try to bring someone's legacy into once it's hard to bring that legacy back home once like public discourse takes it into a conversation that it's not supposed to be in, right? I'm just saying, like, from my standpoint, I look at it as an opportunity to really help out some of the underrated players, and then also connect with them in a way where they are empowered that their basketball journey was what it exactly was and what it means to everyone else. You know? Give me a second. You know, I look at it from this standpoint of when I'm talking about people that I really admire and I respect, I'm gonna put that on their name too and on their family's name. I want to make sure when they view it that they feel respected and that they also know that I showed a lot of love and that I wouldn't be where I am without them putting that work, you know, in that time, and it's respected. You know, so that's what I'm saying on X or on Instagram when you got fan clubs or fan bases going after other fan bases and people telling you who to like and the criteria for who's great. I want to let you know there are only, and I've said this pretty often, right? I've said it pretty often on my stream, bro. It's only been 4,000 some NBA players of all time. There's only 450 players in the NBA per season, right? There are a lot of people playing basketball, so shout out to all the hoopers out there. But I'm saying when it comes to that aspect of being one of 450 players in the NBA every year, and then on top of that, you add on the average NBA career, and you're one of the guys. I'm one of the guys, right? God willing, I've worked my ass off. I beat a lot of, you know, moments where my career could have gone left or right, but because my work ethic where it is where it is, and also I've learned from the best of the best that have come before me, I'm able to show that respect, right? And not expect anything in return. That's all I'm saying. Just be aware of just how the media works when it comes to us, because I don't like arguing over who's better. I don't want to be in those conversations of who's better. I'm a mix of all the greats that came before me. You know, people will argue stats all day, people will argue this all day, but you know, for me coming into the NBA, I hit all my goals that I wanted to accomplish in my first 6 years. You know, and I don't say that to brag about anything. I don't say that as like an excuse or anything. I just say it as a reality, like to all those that have a career and what they want. And you know what I'm saying? Like I did everything in my first 6 years of playing ball in the NBA. My first 6 years, y'all. I did everything I wanted to do. Like, I know that sounds crazy, but I didn't have like MVP written on my goal list in my first few years. I didn't. And it's probably my fault, right? And I probably wasn't dreaming big enough. And you know, because when I look at my life now, and I was like, my first 6 years, I did a lot, and I didn't expect to do a lot in my first 6 years. So part of that is my fault because I was so unprepared for the moment. But you know, I don't change it. Again, I don't change it for I don't change it for any reason. No regrets. No regrets. No regrets, guys. I definitely would. Like, I have the same mentality I had when I was a kid, but it's just so interesting to see how much I've grown. And also just being in the league, now for, you know, 15 years. I mean, it's kind of crazy. Trust me, I'll be thinking about it all the time. Yeah. Yeah, no, I know the conversations, they get very dangerous and people feel passionate. People feel passionate about it. And I can't blame them for that. You know, fan bases are gonna support their fan bases, and I can't be mad at that. You feel me? Like, and guys around me, like that I respect a lot, have accomplished a lot, and I always want to pay them that. I'm not gonna get too preachy into it, but like, again, I don't even say preachy. I'm done saying that. I'm done saying that. God, I'm done saying that. But it's a mutual respect thing that we all have for each other. And I know the fans get into it, and basketball culture gets into it, and even NBA media likes to promote that type of, they like to promote that type of like basketball culture, like where people are beefing all the time, and that's just not the truth, because I'm not worried about so much of being right with my legacy. I just care about making sure I leave the right things for everybody, because I don't want to waste my time while I'm playing the NBA and no impact really came out of it. I definitely don't want to. Yeah. No, I appreciate you guys, bro. By the way, I hope you guys know I wasn't being serious with Rakai when he was at the party. That's a little bro, man. That's a little bro. The Clover Boys, AMP. It's a lot of love, man. Those are the bros. Wasn't serious, you guys. I definitely told them though. I definitely told them afterwards though. I was like, yo, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm done coming to y'all parties. I definitely told him that. I definitely told him that. I was like, bro, I'm not coming back to y'all parties.